Hello everyone, Mike Money Gamer here. I lied. I'm actually in the Sacred Forest Meadow now, and you just take a right. Now you may hear something different. From here on we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use Z targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down Z to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in an ambush. Now, what you want to do is you want to equip the hookshot at this point. If I can get up to it. There we go. Because the enemies that she's talking about are right there. Now these, I guess they're called Moblins. I don't think you can actually L-target them like you could before and find out what they are. But basically they are killable by the hookshot. So if you wait for them to come up here, you can shoot them in the back with it and it'll kill them instantly. But they take a sweet time because they're very slow enemies. However, if you get in front of them, they're not slow anymore. They're actually extremely fast. And they take a whole heart of damage, if I'm not mistaken. Now notice how if you're close to him at all, he automatically continues to look at you. When she said that you can sneak up on this guy, she lied. There's no way to sneak up on this guy. There you go. It is always scary though if you get hit by it, and that's for darn sure, because he just like shoots you into this pool of water over here. Which there's nothing at the bottom of it, I don't think. Get the hell back in there, because I want to show off something to my viewers. There you go. Yeah, if you just dive to the bottom, there's nothing down here. But if you notice that you still have the same diving blink that you had before, I believe, which was with the Zora scale. So, yeah. Even being older, you still have the same lung capacity as you had before, which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. Yeah, they usually don't drop anything too great, except sometimes they'll drop red rubies. Especially this one guy that we'll run into later will drop actually 3 red rubies if you're extremely lucky. I didn't think I was going to reach all the way down there. Now you'll notice that if you have something equipped, like the hookshot out or something, that you won't be able to actually, let go of me, bastard. There, I got him. Now you notice that your red dot sight will not end up on enemies. That's something that really sucks, because then you have to kind of tell, alright, where am I aiming then? He's not over there. There he is. This is one that you can actually just wait in ambush for. Just like that. You can also hit him with your sword if you want to be a badass, but I'm not going to. Now this one you have to be careful of. If you pull up here, this guy will actually charge and kill you. So what you want to do is just kind of, you know, look around. Some of those actually have rubies on the bottom. That's why I'm kind of showing them off. I know rubies aren't the most useful thing in the world, but hey, they're rubies, and you might want some of them. Especially if you're me and you're horrible at the shooting game and are looking for a whole bunch of rubies, you know. Guess not today. There we go. Like I said, you don't have to kill him if you don't want to, but now this is kind of cool here. Now this guy, he'll start hitting the ground the second you get up here. And it'll always be where you're standing. So what you want to do is you want to walk forward first. You'll hit the ground, you run over here, run over here. Keep this up for a little bit, roll. Then he'll be like, hey, where the hell did you go? Smack him in the back. I'd like to finish him with that. Okay, it's blue rubies, but whatever. Sometimes you'll get a red ruby too. Anyway, come up here, and we'll get a little cutscene. Yeah, this was about the same, but hey, someone's missing. Sorry, it's gone. Then we hear a sound, and it's Chic. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with the time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Why would I need to do that? Do do do. This song is awesome, by the way. Probably not one of the best songs in the game, but one of the more interesting ones. Excuse me. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Cool. Link, I'll see you again. Sure thing. Bye. Oh, God, my eyes! No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. So, we're soon to be entering my least favorite dungeon in the game. Most people would be like, what are you talking about? This isn't even that hard of a dungeon. I beg to differ. This is actually the temple that gave me the most trouble in the game. As always, you got these little guys. That's the best way to kill them right there. Yeah. I think the Master Sword takes them out if you attack them straight on. I think it takes them out in like 2 hits or something like that. I want to say, I'm not 100% sure though. Anyway, up here is a gold Skelota, or whatever you want to call it. He's pretty hard to get with the hookshot because the hookshot will actually grab onto these vines. We're going to try it anyway. At least I'm pretty sure they'll grab onto it. It one-shots them, unlike before, so yeah. Anyway, if you come over here, you'll notice that there's a treasure chest there. There's 2 ways to get to it. You can try jumping across, or you can walk to the very edge of this, and I think you can just barely reach it with your hookshot. Which is the easier way to do it. Of course, with me it's sometimes difficult because of how weird my controller is. But here we go. You get a small key. This small key is one of the easily missed items in the whole dungeon. So, yeah. Anyway, come in here, and you'll start the dungeon proper, or the temple proper. Anyway, if you notice, there's a Skelota up there, and you hit him with the hookshot, and he'll die instantly. No more having to wait for him to turn his ass around for you to stab, you know? Anyway, come in here, you'll see these fires lit, and all of a sudden they disappear. You're like, what the heck? And these poes appear that steal the flames, right? And this little elevator that was waiting there for you goes down. Yeah. And this area gets really dark. Now, up here are some pots that have, I think, some recovery items in them, like some magic, you got some rubies. I think if you're lucky, I think one of them might have a fairy in it. I'm not 100% sure about that though. And if you lock onto those torches, Navi will actually say to you, "Oh look, this is the torch that used to be lit," or something like that. Anyway, play this song of time here. And this block will move out of your way and reveal a door. You go through this door, and you'll find yourself in a little clearing blocked by this Deku Baba here. Is that what they're called? Yeah, big Deku Baba. I like how it still says to, you know, get a Deku stick from it, even though it's pretty useless to us, like I said, because you can't use it. I like to get Deku nuts from them just in case, because you never know when those are going to be useful. I think there's something in this water. No, but you can get the rubies that he dropped if you swim down over him, yeah. Now, I don't believe there's anything else in this area that we need to worry about. There's that well there, but you can't get through it. Yeah, like I said, that's what you have to watch out for. That's why L targeting may not be that useful here, or Z targeting as it's called in this game, but I use the L trigger, so technically it's L targeting. Now what you can do, it's not to climb up so far, since you can't reach this guy with your hookshot. You can actually outsmart him and shoot down here to get up a little bit. Now what you'll notice is, as long as he can't see you, he won't actually come towards you, so you can actually run away from him if you do that. Yeah. Kill this thing and you'll unlock the door. And a treasure chest will appear. Hoo-wee. Today has been a great day, I must admit. Even though it may not sound like it. It's just because I'm trying to be a little bit serious for this, since, you know, it's a dungeon and all. Anyway, let's just skip this since we read it before. Basically, we got the map. This looks the way it came, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, if you look out here, you can tell that we're at like a place where we were before. And, kind of makes me wonder if I did go the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Anyway, come over here. And you find another place where we go with a little mini Deku Baba. If you're not careful, you can actually jump off here. But you want to kill this thing here. Then aim at this little hookshot thing over here if you can. Also, the music that plays here is creepy. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Anyway, that drains the water in the well. And there's a reason why you want to do that. Anyway, just dive on down into the water. Get shot in the face, apparently. Now, you may notice that there's a treasure chest over here. You know, up there. There is a way to get it at this time, but it's almost impossible to do so. Because you have to be able to aim your hookshot just right, where you not only get up there, but you don't also get stopped on your way up there. But the only problem is the only highest spot that you can reach it is right here. Also, Navi goes up there because if you play the Scarecrow song here, you'll be able to summon your buddy. Anyway, like if you try to get it from down here, let me just show you what happens. The only place where you can reach it. If you try to do it from here, he falls. So, yeah. I've been able to get that treasure chest before, but I'm not going to show it because it's just really, really difficult. You can drop from here to get down a little bit faster, and you won't get hurt or anything. The walls are actually kind of creepy too. They kind of have that rust color to them, you know. It also looks like lava, which is kind of neat. There's really nothing down here when you really think about it. Like you can run along that moat if you want, but you won't find anything. Now, what's a funny thing is if you come here after, later on, after getting a certain item, you can actually get down to this treasure chest, but you won't be able to open it. It's kind of just kind of an interesting little thing that they added in. Because like if you sync once you break the game and go to the next area where you get the getting a certain item that you sink underwater, yeah, you can do that. If you come up here, you're on a you'll notice that you're on the other side where we were before. So yeah, nothing really great about that. It's just kind of a interesting little thing that it does for you. But for now, we're gonna get hit by this thing and move on through here. Now once you have both these keys, you can kind of move on further into the dungeon or temple, whatever you want to call it. I've always referred to it as dungeon though. But as you can tell, I'm kind of already lost because like that's the main entrance, isn't it? If you come over here, I think this door is barred. There's no way to get through it right now until we have a projectile weapon. And it's going to be the super slingshot, you know for certain, right? Right. Don't believe me? Ha. I don't care. Because we all know adults use slingshots as well. It's not like it's really a spoiler. I mean, we're gonna be getting a projectile weapon of some sort. Anyway, pull out your shield before this guy rushes at you, and you'll knock him to the ground and be able to kill him. Yeah. And they respawn, by the way, so don't expect him to just be gone. And there's nothing over here. That's kind of interesting they put that there, you know. Now, interestingly enough, there is a way to get into that door. I've done it before. It's really difficult to do, but it's another thing that you can do to sequence break this temple a little bit, is you can get into that area. And it's kind of neat. Anyway, and here, you'll see arrows on the ground. Navi will actually point them out. There are arrows painted on the floor. Yes, I just told them that. If you notice, it says pull this way, so yeah, let's do that. You just pull a little bit, not too much. Then go around here. And you'll be able to push it the rest of the way. Push it until it stops. Did you see that little bit of glitchiness right there? That's kind of neat. Anyway, actually, I believe we want to push it into that hole over there. Yes. So actually, pull it back right here. That'll be good. And then what you gotta do is you gotta run back over here. I mean, see, now that I'm let's playing this, I'm actually I actually don't mind this dungeon too much, you know, because I actually know what I'm doing, you know, because I've played this game so many times. But at the same time, like when I first went at this place, I went into it completely blind, you know, didn't even have a guide at first, you know, just kind of tried getting through it on my own. And I kept getting lost on how, like, which was the next place to go, you know, and all that. So that's why I hated this place for the longest time. And I'm sure many of you guys will agree with me that for a level that's supposed to be pretty simple, you know, it's supposed to be your first one and all that, it has its difficult moments, you know. You have like these winding tunnels that you have to kind of figure out, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, do the same thing as you do with this. You have to pull it out a little bit so that you can bring it from the other side later. Yeah. So for now, just jump back down, and remember that ladder that we saw? Yeah, we're gonna climb that now. And I'm gonna say something real fast. I know I always do something like this. I always talk about other games, but I was actually not going to be playing this today. I was thinking about playing something else, but I decided to do this because I was like, you know, this is what I'm in the mood for, so yeah. Hope none of you guys mind. I'm sure you don't. If you noticed, if you keep walking around here, you'll see some interesting things. Like you'll see this path down here that you can jump down to. There's no reason to do that, so don't. There's also this thing over here that's like a, you know, target switch before. Down below here is that room that I talked about, that if you're lucky you can jump into it. Like I said, it's really hard to do. It's kind of like screwing with the game's code, I guess you can call it, because you're making it where he's not able to actually grab onto that from up there, because see, right there is where it's at. You can jump just right from the one above me, you can reach it. But it's actually easier if you get a certain item later on, if you want to do that, but I don't think you can get the item right away, so I don't know. Must be stressing my voice trying to talk all deep like that, but it's kind of just me playing around as well. Not to mention, I reek of campfire smoke, because that's something, like I made a fire today just for fun, since it was the perfect day to do so. And all the smoke is getting in my lungs. I actually should probably take off the shirt that I'm wearing. But I'd have to take off my headset to do that, and I'd wait till the end of the recording and change my shirt and spray Febreze through the room. That might help. Also, drinking some water would help too. Now up here, if you don't have the keys that I got, you're gonna be pretty pissed because you're gonna find that this door is locked. Yeah. Another easy way to kill these guys is to chunk a thing like that at them and then stab away. Now, one thing you need to know is if you take too long to kill them, they will actually turn back into their bubble form. There we go. So, yeah. Now, that thing right there will become important later. For right now, you notice that this hallway, this corridor is all twisted. Right now, there's nothing we can do about that, but it's kind of fun to walk through it because it kind of messes with your mind a little bit, you know? Kind of like, watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yes. Our first instance of wall masters, are they called? Yeah. Anyway, you notice that there's another locked chest in this room. Well, not locked chest, locked door. You kind of walk around in here. After a while, yeah, you'll have a wall master come out and come away. If you look up here, no, this is the wrong room. Okay. Well, this is a different room. Anyway, kill one of these, you get a whole lot of rubies. And I think just like other games, they do come back if you kill them, so nothing special. Oh yeah, there it is, up there. There's a treasure chest here. Yeah, you can't do anything about that. It's just kind of fun to point it out. Anyway, come back through the twisted hallway since we don't have a key. And we gotta go find the next one. And like I said, this is the point where I usually get lost because I'm always like, okay, I'm apparently missing a key. Where could it possibly be? Well, it's actually back at one of those corridors. Anyway, let's jump down here. That's another way to get into that room right there. Like I said, I'm going to try not to show that off because I don't want to use any sequence breaking techniques. I want to play this game the way it was meant to be played, you know? And it's time for me to stop the episode here. So in the next episode, we will try to get further into this place and hopefully finish it. So till then, everyone, bye.